Hey, 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 Laura J here on Mothering Sunday, wanting to say that this deck has dark thoughts upright or inverse. And this is a little deck that I have in the bathroom where I get ready and visit periodically through the day. You know what I say? And yeah, so let me just get that set up. And then say, the quantum oracle is what I have in the bathroom. So I can just have sacred moments while I'm having a sacred moment, which maybe feels a little embarrassing to say if I'm honest. But if we actually get over the sacrilegious component of it, we see that religion was only the religioning of us based on our BS. And so that then is when we can see the flipper that comes out, our new supportive connections. How befitting that that would be the card jumping out at us today. Those are called jumpers. If you don't know anything about oracle messages, then you will better understand that jumpers mean the message wanted to come out. Teaching from the heart is what the mug says. Deodorant, lavender, natural without the antiperspirant that may well make you feel like you don't sweat as much, but there's aluminum in there that blocks your ducts, and that's where the lymph drains out of the body. So it's a detox zone and we're blocking it with aluminum. Think about that. It's not good. Switching over would be in your health interest potentially. You can decide for yourself. But what I will say is that playing it safe upside down and fear upright came out. So there's a fear, and playing it safe is what you're not doing because of that fear, with hidden motivations upside down at the bottom of the deck. So I would say let's ask for some clarification. The healing light and vast universe are the cards that come out supporting the fear, hidden motivations, and playing it safe cards. So, I would say that there is a fear of your own greatness, as per Marianne Williamson's poem, Our Deepest Fear. It says it is not our fear of our darkness, it is our fear of our own light that most terrifies us. For what if we actually were to be the heroes we were waiting for? What if we actually could do what we came here to do? What if the dreams that have been planted in our heart uniquely to do were actually true? And that's what we came to do. So when we do someone else's job, for their business, for their vision, at the sacrifice of our own, it is to the detriment of us all that we do not bet on ourselves and our dreams. So it seems it is time for us to realize that maybe we are the players being played by our highest self, a quantum version of us, imagine. What if we were being played by us as we were playing with life? And we got to be the creators and use the knife that separates where we were and where we're going, and takes us through the liminal passageway, the hallway between worlds. Life as we knew it, life as we will know it. The liminal phase in between is where it's dark, it's unknown, it's uncertain, it's unsafe. We don't have allies there. We haven't been in that territory for long. We don't know the terrain. It's dangerous. We stay very close to ourselves because we're the only ones we're going there with. But I was imagining a whole group moving through, and that's what we can do in the collective consciousness to up-level and shift our cells, cells, of our bodies to a higher frequency vibrationally because we choose to sing together. We've been told that this is a universe. Well, a verse is a piece of a story or song, and uni is one. Just like the uniform we are told to wear to de-individuate us for the sake of belonging and blending into the group. Just like the uniform changes us. We must see what it means to be united, with others doing the inner work that makes us say, holy wow, this is terrifying. I am out of my comfort zone. I don't like how this feels. I want to blame someone, find someone to complain to or about, and I want to justify why I'm not going to do what I could do because of what someone else is doing to me, which is what the victim does when it wants to sell itself out and short and stay in the past where it last gave its power away and thinks it needs to do it again. And I say no. I'm going to open the door, so if the cat wants to come in, he can. I think I heard him whining. I am only but a cat, Mama, and I am very okay with that, and also what may behold me maybe one day. But in the meantime, I am excited to say last year I became a book mama for the first time, and I'm working on number 2, so I don't know how many, well, it's been a couple of weeks that I've been gestating on this one, but it actually came because I found the manuscript from one I had written in 2018 before I went through everything that I have now to give as experiences and references to back up that which I wrote then in theory. And when I went through the difficulties that I did in the reconstruction of my identity, I had to do it alone, as we do in the liminal hallway, which is why I said I was imagining a group, and then it was like, oh no shit, usually it's just you. A torch in hand, moving through the hallways, the corridors, the crypts. Well, the crypt is for the dead, isn't it? Cryptocurrency. The currency that we see are cells of energy, time, effort, attention, money sailing on. Currencies of admiralty, maritime law. What? What is she talking about? Well, let me tell you that the law is composed of 3 components. There is the land of common law that we walk on commonly, not the capitalized or hyphenated version of what is unwritten and unlimited, for we could not know all laws. We could not account for everything in advance, so we had to leave the unlimited version available. We just made it limited in who had access to it, is how those who have been in power have been able to maintain that without letting the public or masses devour the training that would set them free by liberally sharing what's possible when we try our best to create something better. Make it the world great again. Not the new world order, but the now one instead, which is the new orderly world we created because we decided to define the lines of our eyes. Not just these ones because I painted them, but the eyes on the contracts of the Admiralty, maritime law, of the water of the law. What is in between is the air of ecclesiastical or canon law. These are doctrine of the church that have not been contested because we didn't know they were relevant in the jurisdiction that we were talking about in this instance. But how can we even pretend that then was not now when we did it, all times happening now, like a multi-dimensional layer cake. We are always in the now, except when somehow we leave fragments of ourselves in the past, in the not now. Then we're fragmented, and so it's time for us to draw the line of where we left parts of ourselves in our timeline, so we can find them again and reintegrate them in community, the dense scan souls. We've been through, what can you do? If you are too afraid to even try to define what you have got, then people will not know it, and they will think you're less because you didn't try to make them think you're more. But if they stepped into your store and trespassed on your things or rights, you take them to task because you knew not just how to ask, but to enforce our common law rights. Oh, good night. I am not, because I got no K before the night when Eve was the one who sold the atom comes out in eating from the tree of knowledge instead of the life which was alright. Oh my, I went down another rabbit hole, and I go where the flow takes me. I define my eyebrows so that I can be able to see the definitions in my eyes to be, 'cause together when they're more differentiated, it's nice be, 'cause then you look more defined. Don't you find that I'm a part of you fractally? You would not see me if you were not needing access to the part of me that's in you, that you may be pressed down, depressed, compressed, repressed, suppressed, tried to pretend it didn't exist. Well, it does, because I'm here as the reminder, my dear. Oh, it's fun to be the one that gets to activate others, because the joy in me helps ye remember your peaceful inner warrior nature. Oh, we have access to peace. peace inside if we change what it means so we don't think it needs to be the ability to get fully still, which it's nice to be able to do and is necessary too. Sitting in quiet meditation allows answers to come to and then through us. But knowing that peace also means passion, enthusiasm, authenticity, clarity, contagion makes me think of the John Maxwell team days. I'll tell you about those another day. And then enthusiasm as the E2P. So if you thought you had to be absolutely still, know that when you do this actually you will find your vibe improves naturally. So you can do it anyway. But if you also see peace to be passion, enthusiasm, authenticity, clarity, congruence, contagion, and encouragement, then you'll see how many C's there are to create with as creators of the life you get to live as you. I can't believe I get to be the one to tell you all of this. I can't believe I get to be the one to tell you this. I can't believe I get to be the one to tell you this, because it's really great news and I love to be the one to get to share it with you and let you know you're blessed. That's the best I got for right now. I'm gonna say it's time for me to go, because I don't want to hog your team, time, energy, effort, attention, and money. Oh, the team that we all play with every day. When we win the lottery, did you know the 86,400 seconds that you get to play with in a day is what they say is the lottery we win until we don't. So, because we never know when the last time will be. Let's live up every day we're here and connect with loved ones and say Happy Mother's Day to the wombats that we all naturally are if we bear children. Laura J, namaste. I go for today. If you enjoyed the show, leave a comment down below to let me know, and give it a like and a share. Namaste, namago.